Good evening, everybody, and welcome to my living room, where I get to play music for you, and we have very heart-to-heart conversations about what's going on with us, especially what's going on with me, what's going on in the world, and and this is just I wanted to do this. This is actually the second night of week 2. Which is amazing. I wanted to, I originally just thought I just wanted to play. I didn't have much agenda. But this is the place, this room is where I do all my creating. It's where every single song I've ever written was born. I grew up in this house. There was music throughout the house, not only with my family, but at some point, we lived in another house. We had a caretaker here who was good friends with people like the Stone Ponies and Linda Ronstadt and Maria Muldaur. And there were a lot of interesting people in the 60s kind of coming through here and playing music as well. So the room is just really filled with history, and it's very rich for me. And it's really poignant to invite people that I've never really met in person into this sacred space of mine and watch me process how I deliver the music. This isn't necessarily a concert, it's more of a chance to connect, because we're all in this mandatory stay-at-home order, which is now through the end of April. We don't know how long. There's a lot of confusion and anxiety in the world, and we're nervous about things. I personally believe that we will, get through this. Obviously, we'll get through this stronger than we were before. It's painful. It's different. It's like nothing I've ever experienced in my entire life. So, as I'm sure it is for most of you, unless you're, older and, went through World War II, which I think is, people are saying, it's like that's as profound as this is. The entire world is on its ass right now because of this virus. So I hope you're staying safe and heeding the orders, and we're doing that, and basically here every night. So I'm doing something new tonight. I'm trying to interact with the comments. So I have my computer here, so I'm just going to check and see how I can get the live stream, because it's not streaming for me right now. Oh, there I am. Hi. That's me. It's a little bit of a delay.
About
okay. Well, that's good. I try to keep it clean, so, every so often an F-bomb does fall from my mouth. Anyway, I hope you guys are just doing great. Oh, look, there they are. Hi, Jeff, and Debbie, and Steve, of course, my husband, who I hope you're here. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm going to, play some music for you guys and totally uplift you over the next 45 minutes. And again, thank you. I think, Jeff, you have been here every night, and that makes you a top fan, and I know there's some others too, so I'm going to get going right now with a song fittingly called Stronger. Tonight, sweet love is gonna carry me favorite song. Nice sweet love, take me when everything is wrong. I guess I should play along, 'cause if it don't hurt me, life made me strong. Life made me strong. Tonight, sweet love is gonna carry me home to the chorus of my favorite song. Tonight, sweet love is gonna carry me home to the chorus of my favorite song. Sweet love, take me. Yeah, yeah, So I like that song. It's, clearly, it's called Stronger, and the lyrics just are about this, like, when you get thrown everything at you and you just don't think you can take any more, and you get another punch, you're like, you're either going to fall or you're going to go, bring it on. Bring on the storm, because whatever you bring at me, I'm going to get stronger through this. And I can always go home and put on my favorite song on the radio, or it's my favorite record, right? And I can go off into the evening, and that music will uplift me so that I can get up tomorrow and face whatever that is going to be. And that's what I love about music, is that no matter how pissed I am or mad or sad, I can always put on my favorite song and sing the chorus and feel better. So I hope that you get to do that or have done that. I'm going to look at my comments here. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of people that I've seen before. Oh, and Greg's on tonight. Hey, Greg. And Tom. And, sorry, even with my glasses, I can't read that far. Oh, wait, yes, I have progressive glasses. Check it out. If I put my head down, I can actually read that far away. Derek, Robin, Steve.
There's 4 people from Minnesota watching that were here a few weeks ago.
Oh, 4 people. Oh, you guys from Minnesota. Hey, guys. We sat in this very room and jammed. Oh, my goodness. These are all my husband's friends. So, cool. All right. Well, we're going to go back to it. This was a request by my sister Bonnie, and I hope she's listening. Off a record I had a few years back called Love Loud, and this song is called The Powerful Natures of Love. We stood alone in a crowd, as if no one were around. I felt the energy shoot through our bodies up into the clouds. Ooh, powerful natures of love. When a trend, temporary touch, and the others don't understand. Powerful natures of love. They're undefined space. I look into your eyes. I feel the fire that runs so deep with desire. Ooh, the powerful natures of love. When I tremble every time we touch, and the others don't understand. Powerful natures of love. Ooh, the powerful natures of love. When I tremble every time we touch, and the others don't understand. Powerful natures of love. Ooh, powerful natures of love. When I tremble every time we touch, and the others don't understand. Powerful natures of love. Ooh, powerful natures of love. When I tremble every time we touch, and the others don't understand. Powerful natures of love. I could let those piano overtones go for like 10 minutes. So beautiful, the way they swirl around this room. So I want to thank you all for, again, being here, and, for your comments last night. I was feeling a little rough, and, I think we're all roller coastering here with emotions, and I just felt such great love, as I do every night, but I feel like I really, you guys really gave it to me, in such a beautiful way. So I thank you for that. I'm going to do a new song of mine that I haven't played much, so I'm going to look at the lyrics here, but it's going to be on a record that I'm going to put out here this summer, and we recorded it last year, but this song is this is really pretty and a snapshot of my life, and I write my songs to get rid of the stuff inside, and it works, and I highly recommend it. If you can, paint, dance, write music, do something. Arts are here for us to heal. That's the gift. So this one's called Keep You on My Mind. My hands are shaking. Sometimes it gets you like that. All right, so I'm gonna do a lighter song. I used to apologize for my songs that were so emotional, and I just stopped playing them because it was just it was just too much, you know. But I'm gonna play them all in this time that we have together, not all tonight, but I'm loving that I can pull everything out and just, you know, let it breathe. And it's like I packed so many songs into like a big trunk going, go stay there, you know. And it's like, it's open, they're flying free, little butterflies. Okay, we're moving on. Oh, let me look at my,
You got a lot of comments.
oh my goodness. Hey Lee, I'm gonna use my, remember to use my Stacy. Hi Stacy. And Pierre, Annette, Scott, Paul. I like this idea. I don't know why I didn't. Hey Alex, my sister Alex in Montana. Jeffrey's in North Carolina. Greg, you're just in Thousand Bucks. just. Anyway, you've played in here. We've jammed in this living room before. It's cool. I like the interactive nature of this, and I should have done this last week, so I'm sorry. Because I was reading everyone's comments after the show, and I was like, oh wait, I wanted to respond. So here's a song also off of Love Loud, and I like it because it's, you know, I think everybody has had their share of like really weird like relationships where like, how in the world did I get involved with that person? They're crazy. They're a lunatic, right? So a lot of times we jump in though, like with just both feet, like this is it, move in. Here's my ATM card, you know. But maybe you want to get to know them just a little bit Come on over, sit next to me. Show me the part that I cannot see. I wanna find out who you are before things go too far. Oh, and I don't mean on, it makes me happy to play. I think because it has some little twists and turns. It's super fun with the band too, which I miss. I really miss. Interacting and playing with other musicians and live. In the same room. And I have my gigs starting in May, and I'm hoping, praying, fingers crossed, that my gig on May 31st at Bogies in Westlake Village, California, it will be on, because it's our Joni Mitchell project band, and it's our first big gig of the season. So I know that there are no promises right now, but I'm gonna think positively. Some updates here. Let's see. Last night I told you that my dog Luna got a full skunk blast to the face just an hour or so before our concert. So we had to stop everything and go and clean her. If you've ever had a skunked dog, as it's getting dark, it's like nothing worse, because you're like, oh God, they're gonna have to sleep outside. Or a lot of dogs sleep outside, but not my dog. She's like Miss Princess. But so we found a concoction of baking soda, alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, and vinegar, and we made a paste and just covered her with that. She was like, but you know what? She smells as fresh as a daisy. You wouldn't have known she tried to bite a skunk, and I hope she will never do that again. In other news, our cat, named Kittles, I was talking about how he's very finicky about food, and my friend Sherry, who might be watching tonight, who lives down the canyon, dropped off some little cat food that I could crumble on top of it. She thought he might like to eat it. Nope. He did not eat it, and he wouldn't eat the cat food that was underneath it, so we're back to the drawing board. He actually likes baby food, but because of the pandemic, there's no baby food that he likes, so we're back to
Erewhon tuna.
Erewhon tuna, and what's his favorite? The Creamy Delight,
Yeah.
the cat food.
Fancy Feast.
Fancy Feast Creamy Delight, and he's not skinny. He's not suffering at all. So don't worry about him. Okay, he should be making an appearance anytime. This is a song I absolutely adore. It's off my first record, Red, and it's about discovering, the beauty inside, which of course is another record, but, when you see the good in somebody and they don't see it in themselves quite yet, and you just hold that vision for them, and you hope that they sort of evolve into that, but this is called Diamond in the Dust.
So easy to sit in
I think the energy's good tonight. Sometimes when things start, we were having some technical issues, and last night, and it's just off. I couldn't remember my own name. And of course I was like, why can't I just be perfect? Anyone have an answer for that? Does anyone know why you can't be perfect? I'll wait. Anyway, so I just had to cut myself some slack and realize that you're in my living room, for heaven's sake. I can do whatever I want here. I can.
Are you wearing pants?
I am wearing pants. That was the only rule we had. Is that we had to wear pants and perhaps a top. But only when we're on Facebook Live. So a lot of you have probably been following the fact that the last 2 days I've been working on this Joni Mitchell song. And it was suggested to me to learn it, so a couple of days I decided to. I hadn't heard of it before, and I went listened to it and went, oh, I love this song. So I learned it and performed it on that same day, and it was not bad. And then I did it last night. I thought it was pretty good, and I thought should do it one more time. Well, I'm going to do it a lot more times because I'm going to put it in my set, but 3 days in a row just to kind of get it really locked into my fingers. And it's called That Song About the Midway. So I certainly hope you're not tired of hearing it, because I'm not. And I only have a few more songs to do, a couple. So thank you again for tuning in. This is the most amazingly wonderful experience for me. And the fact that we're all talking on Facebook Live is extraordinary. Let me look at the comments here. Aha! Thank you. The third time's the charm. I agree. No, Annette, no skunk smell. We washed her, and she's just smells amazing. Amazing. Just if you didn't get the recipe, just message me and I will give it to you. It's a lifesaver. Okay, here it is. I met you on the Midway that fair last year. I said it before, I'll say it again. That's a great song.
I think you captured the alien with that tonight.
Just a great song. Oh, wow. All right. We have reached the our last song. But we are going to be here tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. At least through next Tuesday. And then we'll probably keep going in some way, shape, or form. But I might need a rest. But I am just loving it. And thank you so much for your beautiful comments and your love. These hearts keep flying up across the screen. And it's like, oh, so nice. Oh, Annette wants to hear Cool Water. No, I'll play it tomorrow night. I promise. You're going to love this one. This is for you all. This is for our world, our country. It is such a timely song. Wash you down, gonna lay the devil down. All right, you guys, let's get out there and save the freaking country. We'll see you tomorrow night.